Evil shall descend upon us. This is the chantry, is it not? Enchanters, the time has come to be alive in the circle of Magi. We will thrive with our brothers. Enchanters remind that time will not unwind. The dragon's crooked spine will never straighten into line. What we plead will be a faithful end decree where a man will not retreat from the defeat of his fathers. Enchanters, the time has come for battle lines. We will cut these knotted ties. Some may live, some may die. Hello.
Who? I beg your pardon.
Disembodied voice screaming one last time for good measure. Exactly.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to turn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
I was hoping to meet Arleman, in fact.
Why is that, if I may ask?
We needed help against Terran Logain.
I see. The Arl is a popular man, it's true. Terran Logain, however, is a hero throughout Ferelden. Whatever the Terran has done or not done, the Arl remains ill, or worse. That is my primary concern.
Do you think Logain is involved with the Arl's illness?
The Arl fell ill before the king died. But what if Logain planned that too?
Probably.
Oh, such thoughts do not sit well with me.
We should see what's happening in Redcliffe ourselves. I believe that now more than ever.
If nothing else, I am certain you would be welcomed at Castle Redcliffe. The Arlessa is there, and she could tell you more than I could.
Oh, I just realized too they still have my shout out under your info. Of course, I'm not going to get rid of that. What are you talking about? No, you the best. Oh, so your quest for the ashes brought you here?
I expected to take advantage of the Chantry's library, in fact. But my skills are better suited to battle than chasing down tales.
Can you tell me more about the urn?
Supposedly, the urn contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Perhaps I could help you.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. I intend to return to Redcliffe soon and tell the Arlessa exactly that, once Sir Henrik arrives.
Speaking of Sir Henrik...
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy.
Oh, we should have read the note.
Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
I'm sorry about your... Some bandits killed him outside the village.
Thank you. I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I should go.
With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, good sir. You have been most helpful.
No problem, mate. Enchanter, come to me.
And when the Maker spoke,
Enchanter, come to me. Enchanter, come to see. Can you come to see? As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely. History will not repeat. Ah, here's her shape-shifting abilities. Sweet, she has some of them equipped. She has one of them equipped.
Will you be making a donation to the Chantry, my friend? You look like you have salvaged more of value than most who make it here.
What tithe is except tithe? Who are you?
I am the revered mother of this Chantry. Traditionally, those who seek my blessing tithe first.
Okay, it is tithe. I have nothing to offer.
I understand. Not all are wealthy enough to spare even a few coins for the Maker's favor. What can I do for you then?
I want to talk about Sten, the Canary you imprisoned.
It might have been kinder to execute him, but I leave his fate to the Maker. Why does he interest you?
I leave his fate to getting eaten by Darkspawn. Is there a way I can convince you to release him?
Then his next victims might count you and me as their murderers.
I was thinking you could release him into my custody.
Your custody? And who might you be?
I'm a Grey Warden. I kind of want to threaten her just because I don't like the Chantry, but...
A Grey Warden? Oh dear, I will have to ask you to leave before you bring trouble on our heads.
Give me the guy.
To defend against the Blight? Perhaps that is a form of atonement. But are you certain you can control him?
If you would not, I could invoke the right of conscription.
No, I cannot. There will be too much trouble for us if we are seen cooperating with you.
Now we threaten priests. How fun!
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get out of hand here.
I was being
What
nice.
is the meaning of this? You would threaten me with violence?
Your Reverence, please. We are on an important mission. Let us take the Kunari off your hands. I beg you.
I see. And if not, I am to be assaulted. Is this what we have come to?
No, Your Reverence. I will not allow that to happen.
I have more important matters to concern me. Here, take the key to the creature's cage and begone. Do not return.
What? Oh.
What do you need? You don't have to do that. I know you didn't know him as long as I did.
Yes, threaten the witch. Oh.
I should have had...
Alright, I'm gonna try and make up for the massive loss in approval that I got from him.
Right at the beginning that this could happen. Any of us could die
Excuse
in
me.
battle. I shouldn't have lost it. Not when so much is riding on us. Not with the Blight and everything. I'm sorry. I'd like to have a proper funeral for him. Maybe once this is all done, if we're still alive. I don't think he had any family to speak of.
He had you.
I suppose he did. It probably sounds stupid, but part of me wishes I was with him, in the battle. I feel like I abandoned him. Of course, I'd be dead then, wouldn't I? It's not like that would make him happier. I think he came from High Ever, or so he said. Maybe I'll go up there sometime. See about putting up something in his honor. I don't know. Have you had someone close to you die? Not that I mean to pry, I'm just... Yes, I imagine you really have, haven't you? Thank you.
Excuse me.
Really, I mean it. It was good to talk about it, at least a little.
Maybe I'll go with you.
I'd like that. So would he, I think.
Heyo.
And then shall the Maker return to the Black City in heaven. And then shall the chant...
All right.
As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. Ah, lost it. Say, Casey, do you have any song requests for me to do? Not Twitch song requests, like actually sing, because I'll get copyright strikes if I do that. Are there any other requests for me? Allison, Elder Miriam. Oh right, and Sten. Yeah, we should do that. As you once were blind in the light, now you can sing. In our strength we can rely. History will not repeat. Enchanter, come to me.
I have a wonder, Alistair, if you will indulge me.
Do I have a choice?
Of the two of you that remain, are you not the senior Grey Warden here? I find it curious that you allow another to lead while you follow.
You find that curious, do you?
In fact, you defer to a new recruit. Is this the policy of the Grey Wardens, or simply a personal one?
What do you want to hear? That I prefer to follow? I do.
You sound so very defensive.
Couldn't you crawl into a bush somewhere and die? That would be great, thanks.
Wow, Alistair, that was rude. How dare you threaten my wife like that? No, I have to actually... Hello, Sten.
You wish something more of me?
I have the key to open your cage.
I confess, I did not think the priestess would part with it.
She agreed to release you into my custody.
One would think she would send a document or an agent of her chantry. But perhaps not all humans act in such a fashion. So be it. Set me free and I will follow you against the Blight.
Very well, I'll let you out.
And so it is done. I will follow you into battle. In doing so, I shall find my atonement.
Glad to have you with us.
May we proceed? I am eager to be elsewhere.
I think for now, we will leave it as it is. Alright, what else is there to do? I have little love for the Chantry in case anyone notices. Yeah, so do I. Fuck the Chantry. So, how many more side quests are there? We'll finish up these 2 side quests and then we'll call it a stream. Or we'll go to the like camp and then we'll call it a stream. That sounds good. Well, let's deactivate that. I can't equip anything to Sten from here, can I? No. Oh yeah, we named Barkspawn. Yeah, because Casey wasn't here when we did that. But yeah, Casey, we named our dog Barkspawn. I hope you approve, because his best name.
We've got a bed for the night. You taken care of.
Actually, I was more hoping I could help
Don't
you.
need blades right now. We need beds, food, and an end to all these sad sots. I don't suppose you know anything of tonics, medicines, or herbs.
I know a bit about herbalism.
Then you may be able to do us a lot of good. All manner of travellers come through, many injured or sick. We do our best, but we're out of supplies. There's medicinal herbs in the woods to the north. If you make a few poultices, I'll scrape together some sort of payment.
You can take the ones that I have.
This note here.
You can...
Have any luck finding herbs in the woods? This will help many people. You're a good sort, you know.
Yeah. There we go. And we still have a decent amount. Yeah. Oh yeah, we also need to go into the tavern.
Hello, stranger. I don't suppose you know anyone that can make traps?
What do you need traps for?
Old man Barlin said that Darkspawn may be coming soon. He's got traps on his farm. I figured I'd put a few on my lands. Barlin wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps.
Sorry, I can't make traps.
I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
Alright, I guess we will have to go talk to Leliana. Where the tavern is where now? That's the Chantry. Oh, it's right here. Let's do a hard save.
He talked to her.
Well, look what we have here, men. I think we've just been blessed.
Uh-oh. Logain's men. This can't be good.
Didn't we spend all morning asking about an elf by this very description? And everyone said they hadn't seen one.
It seems we were lied to.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for trouble. These are no doubt simply more poor souls seeking refuge.
They're more than that. Now stay out of our way, sister. You protect these traitors, you'll get the same as them.
What makes you think we're traitors?
Tern Logain claims the Grey Wardens betrayed the king. Or haven't you heard?
Nah, we didn't.
Enough
We've been
talk.
too busy being
Take the
betrayed
warden into custody.
to have heard about that.
Kill this sister and anyone else that gets in your way.
Right. Let's make this quick.
Mm-hmm.
All the noise and bob.
We are victorious again.
We surrender.
Good. They've learned their
I
lesson.
love that they're
now.
just covered in blood.
I was there. The turn pulled us out of a trap.
The turn left the king to die.
The wardens led the king to his death. The turn could do nothing.
Take a message.
What do you want to tell him?
That we know what really happened.
I'll tell him right away. Now. Thank you.
I apologize for interfering.
You tell them what you
but
saw
I couldn't
here.
just sit by and not help.
I love having entire conversations just covered in blood. So I see. Where does the sister learn to fight like that?
I wasn't born in the Chantry, you know. Many of us had more colorful lives before we joined. Let me introduce
love her
myself.
accent.
I am Leliana, one of the lay sisters of the Chantry here in Lothering. Oh, I was.
A lay sister, you say? I'm Maher, a pleasure.
They said you were a Grey Warden. I'm surprised you're an elf. But elves must want the Blight defeated as much as humans, no? I know after what happened, you will need all the help you can get. That's why I'm coming along.
Got it. Why so eager to come with me?
The Maker told me to.
Can you elaborate?
I know that sounds absolutely insane, but it's true. I had a dream. A vision.
More crazy? I thought we were all full up.
Look at the people here. They are lost in their despair, and this darkness, this chaos, will spread. The Maker doesn't want this. What you do, what you are meant to do, is the Maker's work. Let me help.
Very well, I will not turn away help when it's offered.
Perhaps your skull was cracked worse than Mother thought.
Thank you. I appreciate being given this chance. I will not let you down.
Cool. Let's switch her out.
Indeed.
Let's switch her in with Boxbomb for a bit. Sweet. And we can give her some better shit. Farewell, puppy. Yeah. Okay, mace. Oh, let's just equip the mace. Oh, she can't. That's interesting. Oh, I see. Derp. It's this one. Okay, so the axe is better. She can have that. It looks cooler anyway. And we'll give her armor. Yeah. And her alternate thing can be that. There we go. I mean, unless you guys think that looks weird and I should give her back the robes. Bow, give her a bow, not a crossbow? Alright. But take these, give her the fire arrows. Keep the outfit, okay. Isn't this better though? This is better though! But fine. Or is it because that's what her skill set is? Oops. Yeah, because the crossbow is better. Like, it has better stats. Yeah. That looks cool. I'm wondering if she should be long range though, because we already have 3 long range party members. We have me, we have me and we have Morgan. And then if she switches to a bow, then Alistair will be the only melee. So we should probably go into tactics. Yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. Sweet. Now, I believe Leliana knows how to make traps, so we should probably go talk to that lady again.
So, Terran Logain is the new regent? Isn't that a good thing?
Where is she again? That's the board. Oh. She's gone, I guess. Well, time to leave. Since we didn't know anyone who knew how to make traps, we just left. Or she just left, rather. Oh, well. Oh, that's how you switch weapons.
We done heard what was said. You're a warden. I don't know if you killed King Kalen, and make her forgive me, I don't care. But that bounty on your head could feed a lot of hungry bellies. Attack!
Really? I am very rapidly right-clicking and yet nothing's happening.
You could have just given up, you know.
Y'all brought that shit on yourselves. Oh, okay. Man, PC version is way better than the PS3 version. Oh, let's go. Hard save first. I want to at least get to camp so we can sort some shit out and then we'll end the stream. It's a waste. What's a waste? The traps thing? Those men threw their lives away to get a bounty. Yeah, agreed. Oh well. Shoulder hurts for some reason.
Bad dreams, huh?
It seems so real.
Well, it is real. Sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the Darkspawn. That's what your dream was, hearing them. The Archdemon, it talks to the Horde, and we feel it just as they do. That's why we know this is really a blight.
Their lives wasted because of Logain's treachery. Yep. The Archdemon? Is that the dragon?
I don't know if it's really a dragon, but it sure looks like one. But yes, that's the Archdemon. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the dreams out. Some of the older Grey Wardens say they can understand the Archdemon a bit, but I sure can't. Anyhow, when I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first for me too.
Any other surprises I should know about?
Other than dying young and the whole defeat the Blight alone thing, no. I'm all tapped out for surprises.
Cheers.
Anyhow, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
PC version is pretty much the best version. I just wish it supported controls so I could move my character with it instead of WASD keys.
Ah, it's good to see you, my timely rescuer. Bodon Fennick at your service once again. I saw your camp and thought to myself, what safer place to rest for the evening than in the camp of a Grey Warden? I'm perfectly willing to offer you a fine discount for the inconvenience of our presence. How does that sound? Good? Yes?
You're free to stay. Just mind yourselves.
Wonderful. Thank the gentleman, won't you, boy?
Thank you, sir.
We won't be a bother to you and your companions, I assure you. If you should need enchantments, simply talk to my boy. Otherwise, come speak with me.
Enchantments, you said?
Hello. The boy's a bit simple, but he's rather good with enchantments. One of those tranquil fellas actually called him a... what was it now? A savant. I had no idea such a thing existed.
What enchant? I'd want some enchanting done.
Enchantment!
Enchantment! Oh, you're right, I don't. Okay, say Alistair. Just give me that for a sec. I'm not gonna deal with that now.
Enchantment?
Enchantment.
Enchantment!
Oh, do I actually not? Okay. I don't actually remember how enchanting works. No, we'll ignore it. We should probably give Sten some better stuff. Ugh, no, that looks hideous. Wait, gloves. And boots, and then studded leather armor. Can't give him that. But yeah, we'll leave it at that for now. That works. Sweet. Now, before we do anything, let's have a talk with our beloved wife.
What do you wish of me? We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
All the personal things are like rude.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
Can you teach others to become shape changers?
By others, do you mean yourself?
Possibly.
Then I shall teach you what I can whenever we are in camp, provided you have the will to even make the attempt, that is.
Please do. Yes! Let's see it. Where'd it go? Wait, what? But...
What do you wish of me? If you must. By others. Then I...
Yeah, I have it now, right? Or do I need to unlock it when I level up? Oh, we'll deal with that next week, I guess. What else can I talk to her about? Because I want to get my relationship with her as high as possible.
If you must.
Did you grow up in the Kukari Wilds? Plus, it's a good way to wind down the stream.
Why do you ask me such questions? I do not probe you for pointless information, do I?
You can probe me anytime.
Beg pardon then, while I jump for joy. What is it you asked? If I grew up in the wilds?
Ow.
A curious question. Where else would you picture me? For many years it was simply Flemeth and I. The wilds and its creatures were more real to me than Flemeth's tales of the world of man. In time, I grew curious. I left the wilds to explore what lay beyond, never for long. Brief forays into a civilized wilderness.
And you remained unnoticed?
For the most part. Flemeth taught me well. For all that I had been taught, however, the truth of the civilized lands proved to be overwhelming. I was unfamiliar with so much. So confident and bold was I, yet there was much that Flemeth could never have prepared me for.
Very daring. That sounds like you.
Equal parts daring and foolhardy, perhaps. Only once was I accused of being a witch of the wilds, and that by a chastened who happened to be traveling with a merchant caravan. He pointed and gasped, and began shouting in his strange language, and most assumed he was casting some curse upon me. I acted the terrified girl, and naturally, he was arrested.
That was quick thinking.
Men are always willing to believe two things about a woman. One, that she is weak, and two, that she finds him attractive. I played the weakling and battered my eyelashes at the captain of the guard. Child's play. The point being that I was able to move through human lands fairly easily. Whatever humans think a witch of the wild looks like, 'tis not I. Not that I did not have trouble. There are things about human society which have always puzzled me, such as the touching. Why all the touching for a simple greeting?
I have no idea. I'm not human.
Do not speak to me of trivialities. Your culture is not so entirely different. There were many nuances that Flemeth could never tell me of. When to look into another's eyes. How to eat at a table. How to bargain without offending. None of these things I knew. I still do not understand it all, truth be told, but then I gave up long ago any hope of doing so. When I returned to the wilds last, I swore to Flemeth that I had no intention of leaving again.
Yet here you are.
Yes, here I am. Well, let's get on with it before the ground opens up and swallows us, yes?
Approval rating! Sweet. Okay, let's leave it at that for today. But hopefully when we level up, we'll be able to actually... because it should at least appear on here. Shouldn't it? I'm playing this on 360. What town are you going to next? Well, we're actually ending the stream right now. Though I think we're going to go to Redcliffe next. But that's going to be next week. So, yeah. Sorry to disappoint, but we are actually ending the stream right now. But welcome, Diane. I don't actually know how to pronounce your name. Please let me know if I butchered it. Diane? No, that's not right. Sorry. Dion. I might post these. These look cool. But yeah. So we'll head to the thank you screen and hang out for just a bit more. That was fun. We got a lot done today. Way more than last week. Actually, maybe the same amount as last week. When is the next stream? Dion. Okay, cool. It is this time next week. I started streaming 3.5 hours ago, so that time next week. But thank you for stopping by. So yeah, I actually, it just occurred to me how slowly paced this game actually is. That's more because there's a crap ton of content in it. But yeah. So with that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hit those subscribe and follow buttons if you did, and maybe even consider supporting my Patreon. It's per month rather than per video, and every little bit helps. Or during the stream, you could God, I need to get used to this outro. You can donate via Streamlabs, and if you can't support me monetarily, then that's fine. Your viewership also helps. Words. But yeah, let me try that again. If you can't support me monetarily, then I always appreciate your viewership. I can't believe it's never occurred to me to clarify that, but that's, yeah. And I will see you guys next week. Bye!